guess one question that needs to be answered. Had the Hurricanes won Game 7 the other night with Antti getting injured, would you have been able to come back and play now, or are you healthy enough to have done it?
Yeah, I was getting really close. So obviously adds to the bitterness and frustration about losing. I think very, very disappointing not being able to play and being that close.
Can you take us through, now that the season is over, are you comfortable sharing a little bit more about this, your injury and how you've progressed and how close you got?
Yeah, sure. It was MCL tear, and just I was keeping up with all the rehab and trying to get back as soon as possible. And I think I touched on that a few weeks after it happened. And it's an injury that was really tough on goalies, given the positions we were in. That was it's frustrating not to be able to play.
Were you initially hoping that you could have come back in a time frame of a few weeks, or did you kind of know 6 weeks or more?
I've never had this exact injury before, so I don't know what exactly the time frame was. And but yeah, I mean, playoff time, you hope to be back as soon as possible. So that's really what I was focused on, just trying to do what I could.
Is it gonna? You said you're close, but you're not going to require anything now that the season's over, as far as surgery or anything. Just rehab.
No surgery necessary. I think just obviously now I have plenty of time to get it healthy for next year, and that'll be the focus for the next couple of weeks to try to have a good summer of training and come back fully healthy next year.
You said this was an injury you never had before. I think people were speculating you had like a high ankle sprain, which would be really bad for a goalie. I don't know if that was the case.
Yeah, I mean, I've had back in Anaheim, I had some another MCL sprain, I guess, but a little bit different position on the ligament. So,
how do you assess this entire season? I know that the end is disappointing, but you have to feel satisfied with how you played this season, especially with maybe the criticism you faced in Toronto.
I think overall it was. I've said this before. Really nice to be able to get back to the level I can play at, and just be part of a really good team. I think was really a great time this year, until obviously for me the injury. But I think we liked our room. We liked everyone buying into the way we played, and again, it's things when you don't get to go all the way.
What do you think about as far as a workload for next year? Obviously, Antti played very well coming down the stretch. Do you think it could benefit you both to split a little more, or were you satisfied with how much you played during the regular season?
Yeah, I think it was about 55 games or so, or whatever pace that was. But I think that's a pretty good sweet spot. Obviously, I've played more some seasons, and I think toning that down a little bit is good, especially. I don't know if there's any specific reason to this, but a lot of goalies have been getting hurt this season, especially later on. I don't know if it's something to be too concerned about, but I think it's smart to definitely manage that workload a little bit.
You talked about how difficult it is, the bitterness you feel, because this wasn't just coming up on the end of a year. It's a year everybody thought the Hurricanes could win the Cup. Can you explain what that process is like, week in and week out, knowing you want to get back to help and you're mentally just trying to manage two ideas? I want to play in the playoffs and I want to be healthy.
Were you talking about after the injury or
after
throughout
the injury,
year?
Just dealing with the mental part of coping with all that.
Yeah, it was really difficult. I think, especially as the game started, I still remember sitting up in the press box, obviously, seeing all the fans and hearing them, how crazy that was. And very, very tough to deal with, not being able to play and wanting to be on the ice. I think was something that's going to motivate me a lot this summer.
What did you think of Piotr coming in and stepping in as a guy who hadn't had a lot of time in North America?
I was impressed with him. I think his personality was fun to be around, and even though he still got to learn work on his English a little bit, but we had some funny moments trying to understand each other. So looking forward to see him developing even more. And obviously some tough situations he had to go in and in this playoffs. And but yeah, I think he plays a cool style. I think he looks solid in that, but again, young and yeah, willing to learn, and should be exciting to see him develop.
How was your relationship with working with Paul this year?
It was really good. I liked him. He's super calm. I think fits me and my personality pretty well, and just kind of setting me up for success and trying to not overdo things, which I think helped me.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Good.
Thank you.